Hello, hello. I'm just sharing out, so make sure if you would like to share out, that'd be awesome. But otherwise, go ahead and say hello. I'm just busy sharing out. Karen's going to be on here in a little bit, so we'll see where this all goes. Hey, you guys, how are you? Dizzy, how are you doing, Dizzy? How's your mom doing? I'm just sharing out, so if you'd like to share out, that would be completely beautiful. It takes so long to do it on here. Doing good. Oh, she's working tonight? Dang it. I love your mom. She's awesome. So, how's your day gone? Has it been. It's been weird energy today, and I'm not quite sure why. I've been looking at the charts trying to figure it out. Not too sure what's going on. So when are you going to learn tarot cards, Desi? Oh, I should look at that. We're having trouble completing your request, please. Oh, no, it's not. I'm going to look at that here in just a second. I'll check it out. If this keeps going slower, I wish it really would. Just about finished. I have like 5 more left. Oh, 2 more left. Oma, get the fuck off my live. I swear. All right. That is all done. Now we're going to look, Desi, and see. So here's the thing. The Earth has a frequency, and it's called the Schumann resonance. So I believe the Schumann resonance, so that's the whole frequency. So vibrational energy, whatever you want to put it. Now, it's been changing. So if it changes on the Earth, it's going to change in people. That's the whole thing. It changes a lot of stuff. I think it was like 7. What was it? 7.83. Yeah, that's considered the Earth's heartbeat is 7.83 hertz, and I think it's up to 8 now, which could mean a lot. I'm just trying to find what the let me see if I can find it. It was something like it went up to 8, and now I can't remember it. What is the current? It had changed. I should show you guys the charts. One of these days when we've got time, I'll show you the charts on it. It's like really fascinating. It's like 8.1 now. Because that's supposed to help your root chakra. That's supposed to help you ground out. It's like the electromagnetic field. It's supposed to do all of that. And so if that resonance goes up, it can physically affect your body as well. As well as emotional, just like with the moon energy. Everything is made up with energy. When you start messing with that, it messes with everything. So yeah, that one's up there. I think I shared to this group already, but we'll take a look. We need to get you a birth chart done, Desi. Okay, so I think I've got everybody all shared out. So I'll tell you what, Desi, because you've been hanging around, I will. Do you have a question? Oops. Well, let's see what tomorrow's going to be like. Tomorrow. So this is a collective reading for tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow communication is going to be a big issue. When you communicate with somebody, make sure that you really kind of think it through. When you're hearing somebody, don't jump to conclusions. Okay, so communications is going to be a little bit off tomorrow. It's going to kind of be on again, off again, feeling balanced, not balanced. I just get like a crazy day tomorrow. This is setting up for the upcoming, for the rest of the month, though. It's starting the Ace of Coins coming in. Okay, so with my Ace of Coins, it's a new foundation, it's a new security. So it feels like this is just bumping everybody up a little bit more, because how the astrology has been insanity anyway. Like, especially if you're empathic, it's been pushing people that are empathic to really start looking at their own path instead of everybody else's path. I don't know if you've been feeling drained. but tomorrow is energy starts coming back. I feel like there's just a lot of this heavy, dense energy around us. A lot of that energy should be coming back because I get the strength card coming in. There's a new flow of energy that's going to be coming in as well with the Ace of Swords. So we got two brand new energies coming in, the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords. So this is telling you to kind of look at things a little bit differently, change your perception on things a little bit. And once you do that, you're going to have a lot more success. So communication is big that way, and looking outside the box, changing your perceptions on things will help as well. So that's kind of what I get for tomorrow. Like tomorrow's energy is going to be kind of up and down. So it's not going to be entirely smooth, but it's not going to be like out of this world either. Okay. And for you guys that are watching, Karen is going to be on with us here in just a minute. I'm kind of waiting for her, and it's been nasty. I'm going to see if I can get John Whiteman to come on. John does quantum Reiki. He when he comes on, he does it for everybody in the chat. So stay on because he might be popping on. He might be over on TikTok for a little bit, so I'm not sure, but we'll see where he's at. Do you have any questions, Desi? I'll pull a couple of cards for you while we're waiting for Karen. Here, let me just pull some for you. I got to let the love to come on real quick. All right, let's see what we got for Desi going on. There's Karen. Okay. Pull some for you. There she is.
Hey, loves, how are you?
All right. All right. Let's see what we got for Desi going on. I'm trying this new deck here. Miss Desi, so give me a second. Okay. There she is.
Hey, loves, how are you?
Okay. Okay, Miss Desi, you need to reprioritize everything. It feels like you're on guard right now. It just feels like there's certain situations that you need to make a decision to walk away from if you need to. Because once you do that, you're going to be able to achieve the goals you want easier, if that makes sense at all. And you got to do what resonates within you. It doesn't matter if anybody else thinks it's a good idea, bad idea, whatever. You need to do what you need to do. Okay? I'm trying to figure out these new cards. So
You got new ones?
I'm using a different deck.
Can I see?
There's that Mario Serial Marchetti. Serial Marchetti.
They look fancy dancy.
So we'll see where that goes.
So what made you decide to switch decks?
I've got like 8 decks here. Alrighty. Now, what is that?
So what's new and exciting? What's new and exciting in Cambo land?
Nothing much. There's a major lag in this. Let me see if I can fix it.
We have 5 peeps and nobody's talking. I guess that's because Wendy's not here.
Wendy's working tonight.
Oh. Where's our lovely Linda?
I'm not sure where she went. I left her a message. I don't know where she went.
It's quiet.
Alrighty. I should use my oracle cards too, maybe. Oh. Oops. We'll see how that works.
The Oracle?
Yeah, I've got oracle cards too.
You don't read with Oracle very often.
Yeah. Come on. Load, load, load. There you go.
It's quiet. So how's Zach doing?
He's good. He is good. Oh, marketplace. Perfect. Okay, guys, so $20 donation gets you an extended reading from either one of us or both of us. You can do mediumship, astrological, past life, tarot readings. And we have 5 spots open.
Yeah, 5. Count them 5. Why is everyone so quiet tonight?
I have no idea.
Nobody is saying anything. We got 4 people sitting in the cut and nobody's saying anything. Hello. Hi, Desi. You need to take your mom's place and you need to be our colorful commentator since she's not here to do it. Pump it up, pump it up. Hey, Marianne. Great minds think alike, Cam.
Yeah.
So our readings are $20 for a reading. And that gives you an extended reading with Cambo and myself. So it's $20.
Okay, what's your question, Miriam? Linda.
There's our love, Linda, 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 Linda.
Miriam, did you have a specific question?
Hello.
Well, first I can tell you while I'm getting your cards here, you put out mixed signals to the universe. It feels like you have really positive energy that goes out, and then you question whether or not you're going to be able to do it, or you can do it, or waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it's like the universe does that. You got to be very, very specific with the universe. And when you manifest stuff, you got to remember you manifest all the time. So a lot of people don't understand that you're continually manifesting. So when your mind changes, or when you go really positive on something, then really negative on something, it confuses the universe like to no avail. I get somebody from the past you're holding on to as well, and that I'm not sure whether it's the situation or the person involved in that situation. It's like you've got cords there. You need to really start looking at your life path, or the stuff that you tend to hold on to, because it limits you. Those are the two main things I see for you right now, is that you confuse the universe. So it's kind of like you're in your own way of moving forward. Because there's certain things that you won't let go of. I'm not sure what circumstance or which person this is, but something that you're standing your ground for things that no longer even matter. Those cords need to be cut, for sure. And you need to be very, very clear in your manifesting what you want, and then not like say it won't happen, or it's not going to happen, or anything like that. You need to put it out there, exactly what you want, very, very specific, and then let it be. You can't double guess it or try to rethink it, or it's going to confuse the universe. A lot of people do that. And you just have to be very present oriented. Really watch your thought processes, and that sort of thing, because that can leave you in a loop. Like you're feeling like you're in the loop. Like nothing good ever happens for me, and then it's going to be nothing good ever happens for you, because that's the energy you put out to the universe. You got to remember, the universe does not have a sense of right, wrong, good, bad, nothing like that. It will manifest out what you put in out there. Okay, that's where I'm seeing the stuck is.
Yeah, pull some cards. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like you're in your own way. You gotta get out of your own way, hon.
Miriam, I'm feeling like you want to strive into what you know is true for you to do, but you have so many feelings of doubt that you're clogging your own clarity. You have to just start, like Cambo said, step out, and start manifesting what you truly need. And Cambo is really big at telling people that the universe is, you're constantly manifesting, and we do, and we don't even realize it. So it's like we can sit there and we can be manifesting for something that we are so specific on, and then all of a sudden we get hit in the face with something. It's like, wait, where did that come from? But it's because we're manifesting it outside of our actual sitting, meditating, and manifesting, if that makes sense. Because we manifest all the time. So stop doubting yourself. Just stop doubting yourself. Find a calm within you. Do your meditating and bring some clarity to your head, sweetie, and just start stepping with and stop complicating it. Stop complicating it, because you complicate it constantly and you don't have to. Just ride the wave and let it flow. Yeah, they charge a lot of money to break a lease. They want you to pay for everything, all the months that you're not going to be there.
Ada,
you awesome lady. Did you do your thing yet, Ada, for Valentine's Day? Oh, I thought you were going out. I thought you were going out. And what are you making? Ada's a fabulous cook, Cambo. She is a fabulous cook. So what are you making, though? Oh, get those chocolate-covered strawberries. You go, girl. She's doing her Valentine's dinner tonight because they're both off.
Oh, that's cool.
I bet. You're going to have to take a picture of everything you cooked and send it to Cambo and I. So we can be like, oh, man, we missed out. How sweet is that? I'm loving it. I'm serious. You need to send a picture so we can be like, we're jealous. Yeah, Ada rocks that kitchen. So your new profile picture, Cambo, when did you take that?
I can't remember. October, maybe.
I really like that picture. Yes, you
Laura,
may.
how are you?
Hey, Laura.
Oh, I've been ouch. You did a live on Facebook? Oh, look at you. Laura, something's messed up with Facebook. If you get 8, you're pretty much, yeah. It's between, sometimes we get up to 20. I've never seen, on mine personally, I think I saw it go to 22 once. And other than that, it's like, it's kind of like TikTok. You got to remember people bop in and out. And so it's like you are getting new people, but it's just somebody comes in right when somebody's coming out, like they do on TikTok, only on steroids.
Uh-oh, we got a no-no in here.
Michelle, you bitch. Get the fuck off my live.
Michelle wants everybody to come. Doing well, Linda. Doing well. How are you? How's that beautiful son of yours? Linda's our mod, isn't she?
We don't have mods, basically. She is over on YouTube. Technically, on a page, you don't have mods. Only in groups. Like, they can't go in and it's a pain in the butt. There's a way to set it up, but it's like you got to go through the business part of it.
Love that little guy, Linda. He's just too adorable. He's cuteness overload. And it's quiet again. He is. There's no denying that.
So Laura, when I go on live tomorrow, if you're ready for stupid yes no questions, that is, you can pop on. I can show you how I do the yes nos. They're it's kind of weird, but it works.
Is it snowing there yet?
Mm-mm. We had a little bit of rain, and it's like 60 something.
We have the snow coming down like you would not believe. Is it snowing anywhere else with anybody that's online? Raining in Pennsylvania?
Oh, I forgot you were my next door neighbor, Laura. How close are you to the border? I think we're close. Okay, so you're across this. Okay. Because we're like right by the border, so you're on the other side. How far am I?
So how do you do your yes and no's, Cam? How do you do your yes and no's?
It just depends on the card combination. I use 3 cards.
So if there's 2 majors?
It depends on what the cards are. I don't go by majors or minors.
Gotcha.
It's strictly by combinations how I do the yes no's.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, Laura, you're like way far. Okay, never mind. Well, we're kind of neighbors, kind of, sort of. It would take me 6 hours to New York City.
It would probably take me 2 days to get to New York City.
And screw that, because then we have to go on a toll road. Shit. So, Linda, how would you like to pop on and teach everybody how to manifest, since you're the queen of that?
Oh, that would be awesome.
And Linda, you love TikTok. And just hear you just mouthing off every time I answer questions.
Are you moving to Arizona?
Maybe.
No way are you. No way, Linda. No way.
Have you heard half the time that I answer questions? I'm not exactly tactful.
Oh, moved from Arizona. My father lives in Fountain Hills. So is Linda going to jump on?
Okay. Well, if you want her in a minute, that's fine, or whenever.
Wow. And which place did you like the best? They're in Arizona. So I've never been to Arizona. So, and yes, my father lives there, but I've never been there. I've always wanted to go to New York. Have you been to New York, Cam?
No. My sister-in-law is from New York.
I've always wanted to go to New York. I don't know. I must have been in New York in a past life, seriously, because my bathroom is all New York. Whenever I see clothes that have New York on it, I go crazy. So I must have been in New York, maybe a gangster back in the day.
They've got some weird.
Is it really?
So we were watching, Andy and I were watching this one on apartments in Manhattan. And they found one that was $850 a month. And my computer room is about the size of it, and it has a loft. And it has a shared bathroom between like 5 people.
Yeah.
So it's like no bigger than this computer room. I'm like, oh shit. And if you want one with a bathroom and a shower in it, then you're looking at $1,000 a month. And that's for tiny, teeny, weeny, itsy bitsy. Like my computer would probably my computer alone would take up a quarter of it.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can imagine. Didn't that one what's his name? That mobster, his daughter did the reality show. Her house isn't her house still for sale, that mansion? The Gotti mansion. That is so inside.
I don't know.
It's been for sale for years. Victoria Gotti owned it.
I want a brownstone, but there's no way in hell.
A brownstone where?
In New York. I love
Hey,
that.
Victoria.
Victoria. Hello, love.
So what part of New York?
I don't know. It's up between that and New Orleans.
I would see you more comfortable in New Orleans.
But you got to make a ton of money there too. So
I would see you more comfortable there. Because you're
I'm all
so
about. I'm all about the voodoo shops.
yeah, because you're so chilled. And New York would be too fast paced for you. You're about the voodoo shops, you said?
I love voodoo shops. Oh
I've never
my hell!
I've never been in one. You've been in one?
I've been in one before.
Where at?
In Oregon.
Oh yeah.
Victoria, you do not live 2 hours from New Orleans. Damn. That would be fun. So, Laura, let me ask you this: since people don't normally have cars, and because we were talking about Andy and I are talking about all this shit, how do you just get groceries for the next couple of days? Because normally the apartments have mini fridges in them. Okay, everybody, this person right here, they are a fraud, so just ignore them, and I will get rid of their freaking asses.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, before that ass interrupted me. So, do you just go to the store and so the apartments like have tiny fridges in them anyway. So, do you just go to the store and get like 1 or 2 days worth of groceries? And you just like haul them on the subway and that? Because I know they have those corner markets.
The bodegas.
So are they like, okay, so just because I'm dumb that way, like around here, if you go to a little corner market, they're like buco expensive. And then if you go like to Walmart, whatever, that's when you can start to afford shit. So are all like the corner markets and stuff, are they like all of them kind of, I know they're not cheap, but cheaper? Like you can get your groceries or whatever? Oh, yeah. So I can just see us going, having to take 2 subways and freaking have to get 2 days worth of groceries. That would suck.
So Cambo, where you're at, do they have the drive-through liquor stores and convenience stores?
Every freaking 2 blocks.
That is like the smartest thing in the world.
They're spooky.
Why are they spooky?
You should see the ones around here. They're spooky.
Really?
It's like you're driving in an alley.
The ones in Springfield were nice. Hey, Brianna.
We've got like a Circle K here, Laura, that reminds me of like those convenience stores that you see in New York where they have like the bulletproof glass and stuff all around it. We have one of them here. That's like they're like bank tellers. It's got the glass, and you have to speak through the speaker at them. And after 8 o'clock, you have to go to the little box from outside. You can't come in.
So the bodegas are like that there too now? Ooh. Oh, good.
So it's like when you went into the convenience stores when they had those things up before for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Only they have them up all year round.
Oh, wow.
Because they've got like a bank teller box. You know how you go through the drive-thru and they push that thing and the drawer comes out. You stand outside the Circle K or whatever after 8 o'clock at night. They lock the store, and if you want something from the store, they'll go and grab it for you. But then they have to shove it through that.
So how do you get a gallon of milk?
They're deep. They're like that deep. Yeah, so you can get like milk, and if you want to pop or something like that, they'll get it for you.
Oh, that sounds nice. Nice and quiet.
I want to do that.
Do what?
I hope Desi gets her RV.
Her RV?
Yeah, she's her name. Well, it's Desi. That's one of Andy's friends. She lives. I think she lives in Brooklyn, maybe.
Hey, Jams. Welcome. So we still have 5. No, we have 4 spots now, right? We have 4 spots open.
Mm-hmm.
$20 donation. You get an extended read from Cambo, and you get one from myself.
Natasha. Okay, everybody, this is Natasha. She is a fraud. So we'll take care of her. Just in case. I'll go and delete those comments. So. Oops. And here's Donnie Clark, and they are fraud also.
Bye, Laura. It's good seeing you.
I will see you tomorrow, Miss Laura.
So I'll think of a question, and you tell me yes or no. How's that?
All right. Okay. For the pendulum, you mean?
No, for the cards, because that's better with the cards.
Well, I'd have to know the question on those. Because
Oh,
it's card combination.
so you can't just say yes or no.
I don't read them that way. If they've got to, I got to kind of know the general thing because it depends on what combination.
All right, with the pendulum then. Let me think. I'm thinking of a question. Okay.
Okay, so what is it?
I thought of the question.
Oh. It's unknown. It's back and forth.
No. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Everybody is so freaking quiet. It's unheard of.
Oh my God, one there.
Did you see what it sent you?
Oh, there it is. If you want
That's up to you.
yeah, that's fine. We can pull a couple.
Gems, 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 gems. You need a little lift, huh, sweetheart? Let's see. Let's see. You gonna do gems first, or you want me to?
Go ahead.
You want me to go first? Cam?
You can go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Gems. So yeah, you have been through a lot of challenges, a lot of challenges. But you are very self-sufficient with these challenges. You also gotta be concerned about your health. Make sure that you take care of your health. But you're self-sufficient with these challenges. You get really frustrated at times, though, because it's like you just want to know what direction to go into, and you want the clarity that you need to know what direction. I'm picking up that your companionship isn't quite where you want it to be. because of these struggles, you don't feel there's a lot of compassion within it. So, there's a lot of positive that's going to be coming toward you in what's going on in your world. You said you're in the Sutherlands. You have a lot of positive things coming your way. It's just, and once all this starts rolling, it's going to bring you complete independence. Because right now you're not feeling very independent. So you need to not despair and be so hard on yourself, because everything is going to come together the way it should come together. And it's very hard right now, but it's going to just all of a sudden click. And you're going to be like, whoa. And it's going to give you complete independence, and you're going to start feeling really good about your life.
Either this person's still in your life or they're just out of your life. You get somebody that's like really controlling or was really controlling, and you've been trying to get on your own 2 feet, and it just feels like you're in a rut right now. You just got to have patience with this, because everything's starting, well, it's going to start balancing out here in a little bit. Because you get the Ace of Coins coming in, which means that there's a new foundation. That whoever this person is, either was in your life or is in your life right now, they need to be like, you need to distance yourself completely from that. It's very important for you to stay in the present moment as well, because otherwise you're going to start bringing in whatever you start going to, or whatever you start thinking the most about, you're going to start manifesting in your life. So if you're continually looking at the negative stuff, and I know this isn't easy, I'm just saying, manifestation happens to everybody all the time, 24/7. So if your thoughts are continually going to what's lacking, that's what you're going to continue to manifest is lacking. If it goes to what you actually have and what you do have, even though it's not a lot right now, I get that. That's what is going to manifest more in, is more of that. I want you to start doing a gratitude journal at night, because that's really going to help you change your mindset a little bit. And it should help manifest in some positive things. So just write down everything you're grateful for right before you go to bed, even if it's only 2 or 3 things right now. Write down everything you're grateful for and really put energy and really think about what you're writing. And then that's going to start putting that energy out. And then you're going to start seeing that stuff come back in. Okay? It's going to take a little bit, because I know it gets tough. I understand that really well. But manifestation works both ways, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. That manifestation can manifest negative into your life as well as positive. Okay? All right, now Linda Love. Linda, what be your pleasure?
She's gonna want past life, I'm feeling.
Or do you want a Tibetan?
A Tibetan?
That's slow enough. I could probably pull off a Tibetan higher self.
What is that?
Those readings I do. So, yeah.
So what is the Tibetan though?
It's a higher self read. You read your higher self.
Really?
North, south. Or did we do one on you already, Linda? Maybe I did one on you. I can't remember. Okay, I didn't remember. Okay, sorry. Okay, you'll have to go, Karen. I've got to pull one of her past lives.
No problem. Let's see what we got cooking for you, my friend. Oh, Linda, you radiate so much positivity, sweetheart. You do. You radiate so much. And your timing is like perfect. It's like it's almost divine timing when you're doing your stuff. Um you just spread yourself out. Like I'm here and you just like shoot just love rays everywhere. But there's times I'm feeling that it's like there's times where you're like, is this enough? What I'm doing, is this enough? What more can I do? What more can I do? What else can I make different? What else can I do with this? And you just need to slow it down. Slow it down because yeah, I know you do. Um, because you know it's like for you, it's like they say your true love. Linda's true love is humanity in the world and just doing everything for everyone and helping everyone. So I mean that's pretty much your true love is that there are sometimes though you doubt some of the things that you know it's like is this right or that right or is this wrong or that wrong, but once you reconnect yourself and align yourself, that answer comes like that and you're like, oh yeah. So you have that under control very well. You have so much courage that you're like because you bounce everywhere and you do all these cool things and you have gifts that people would like kill for because it's like wow, how does she do that? Oh my god, she's so awesome. Oh my god. So you just rock it and you make such a difference and you have nothing but gratitude and you are so empowered and but you're humble at the same time. You're just so humble. You're just like, oh yeah, that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, I rocketed to the moon yesterday and you know, I checked everything out. It was like pretty cool. And you know, I saw a couple of aliens on this planet the other day and you know, they were cool. They shook my hand. But and you enjoy what you do. You truly enjoy it. And I wasn't making. Please don't take it that I was trying to make fun of when you go to the moon. So I'm just saying that you do these things and you just go and you love it and you enjoy it and you're humble about it. I mean, you don't brag about it. Um, yeah, you do every part of it. but you're humble. You're not out there screaming, "Hey, I went so and so. I astroplaned here, or I astroplaned there, and I did this and I did that." That's not you. You are very humble, and you share what you do and how you do it as an educational type thing, not to have that pat on the back and the attaboy, but to share what you see, what you feel, and to enlighten others. And that's why you're very good at what you do, Linda. And you're just so awesome, and you have such a down to earth way of talking. Even though, you know, you're just there, a great person, and you just do the things that you do, and it's all in the positive light. I mean, there's you just have this array of positivity around you. So, but yeah, that's what I have for you, sweetheart.
I'm trying to find you again.
Yes. Humble and grounded is Linda. I love you. She's so awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah, he says it like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, interesting.
Oh my.
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't mind now, Linda. Look out. Yeah, exactly. Extra interesting. Exactly.
I, what? Is that not even right? Okay, Linda. You and your past lives are going to drive me to drink.
Why is that? You're gonna have your aha moment. Victoria.
I wonder. I gotta find some stuff out. Give me a second. Okay, so here's my problem. The country that's saying it is wasn't there in the time frame that it was. So I got to figure out what it was. I guess I don't need to know. Or do I? Did Persia do it? Okay, the whole thing is you're Persian, but you're not Persian, but you are Persian. Okay. So it was like where Singapore is, but it was 530 BC. Female. So this is all about the time frame when, like, in Greece, the Oracle, Delphi, and stuff was going on. You're shamanic-ish, but I'm not sure how the whole thing works. It's kind of like I don't know if they're shamans or priests or what they are, but they're Persian. The Persian were there. But I don't know. I just didn't. But it's where Singapore sits. But you have a lot of Persian persuasion in you. You're over a group of, I almost want to say it's somewhat political because you're over groups of women that kind of in the religious, you weren't exactly a high priestess, but you were like a priestess type, but you were over the other ones. And do you really want to be it's like, okay, if you weren't Catholic with it, it'd be like you're the what do they call it, Mother Superior type, and then you were over the nuns. So just kind of like that, only it was more in the Persian thing. So you were like a high priestess over these other ones. You were responsible for making sure that they were all acting appropriately and doing what they needed to do. And you were a teacher for the most part. You did do some religious work, but a lot of it is you taught a lot of it, and it had a lot to do with, because I see a lot of burning stuff. So like sages and different things, and what you're supposed to sacrifice to who and when, and you're supposed to do this on this date, and this on this date, and this on this date. Everything with brass-ish, like big cauldron bowl type things, but it feels like that you did a lot of teaching to a lot of people. Astrology was one of the big things. Kind of. It's not like the astrology that we have. It's more Vedic. You kind of doubled in. I don't know why this is. It's like if anybody, because there's fighting a lot. I mean, there's wars all over the place, but I don't understand. You kind of went. I want to say it's Reiki-ish, but it's not. At the same time, it's like you knew how to heal through herbs and all that stuff. So I guess that's why I got confused with the shamanism thing. You had so much Persian persuasion in you. That lifetime, you were extremely claircognate. So a lot of your abilities were based off claircognance. Everybody just thought you were like brilliant and everything, and you're just like, I don't know why I know what I know, but I know it. That when you trained people, so you're a teacher. I don't see it so much as training. It's like you were very much like you want everybody to learn how to do what you did and stuff like that. It's almost like you were taught a certain way and you kind of added on to it, and then you taught everybody else how to do it. But these were people that wanted to be part of the religious part of it, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah, like in the Persian Empire times. I got 530 BC, so I'm not sure whether Persia was in where Singapore was or what's going on there. Because it was telling me Singapore, but Singapore didn't exist until 18 something. Right. So you knew what to do certain things, like different. You knew what to throw in this whole ritual stuff. I mean, there were ritual stuff, but it's like you already knew how to do it. It's kind of like you already know how to do it now. These temples were all very, very light. They're not dark like I normally see, like Babylonian Persian stuff like that, where they were dark. This is all very light. Um, it feels like there's a lot of like they didn't use darker stone. It was all like really white stones and stuff like that. So it just has this whole Greek thing kind of sort of to it. It's like Babylonian and Greek mix. I guess that's the only way I can really explain it. You were married. Who's she married to? Hold on, you were married. I gotta find out. Was he military? Oh, so there. Okay, so the whole thing in this, the Persian Empire thing, they did a lot of stuff like how the Catholics did. They warred in the name of religion, kind of. So that was kind of the whole Persian thing too. They kind of did the same thing, not to that extent, but it feels like you were married to one of the uppers in the armies or like general or something. 2 kids. Yeah, because you were busy. Because I get two boys. Both of them were in the fighting too, because that was the thing to do back then. So you were busy doing the whole saging and like the rituals for to keep them safe and all of this stuff. So you were always getting stuff to try to. That was your thing, is you tried to protect everybody. Well, your family anyway. Um, so you weren't really supposed to do that, but you did anyway because you're sneaky that way. It'd be like when you were supposed to be doing something else, you just sneak shit in, and then I don't know. You were very, very religious, though. As well, I guess if you want to call it religious, you were very into the spiritual as far as their stuff goes. I get a lot of, since it was that far back, I kind of get that you believed in something to do with the stars. I don't know if it's Persian Romans. Oh, look at that. That makes total sense, though. That's weird. That's freaking me out now. It was chaotic. It was a chaotic time, but the temples and stuff, I want to say they look Babylonian because they kind of do. It's like this whole mix between Babylonian and Greece. You know how Greece always had white temples and stuff like that, only it's more Babylonian with it. That you were very big into that, and apparently what you did worked because you never lost your kids or your husband. You died before they did. Um, and I get you were killed because whoever was going to war or whatever attacked that city and stuff and killed everybody. Like in the temples, that's what they did first. They slandered everything by killing the religious parts. So you got killed before your husband or your kids did. You carried that for 2 lifetimes that you didn't have. So weird. Andy said the other lifetime my name was Cyrus and there was a name Cyrus the Great. It could be. I don't know. This just seems like a very. It has no structure to it from what my normal past life readings are. It's like not structured. So I don't know if this is like crossover between things. It just seems really weird because there's no structure to it. You're very dedicated, and I mean, you loved it there because it was beautiful. You had a thing for running water. I don't know why she's telling me that, but you like had to have fountains in the temples and stuff like that because running water symbolized something mystical or whatever they believed in at that time. But you gotta have a lot of worry with you. So that's what I got. I hope that makes sense. Half the stuff I don't know if it makes sense.
Your past life readings are always awesome.
There was tons of war shit going on. I was like, eek. Yes, Dee, you can ask your question.
Should I pull out my pendulum?
What was your question, D? Do you want to do a yes, no?
Yeah, I can do that, not a problem. Is land you are going to look at the right place for you. All right, let's see, D. Is land that D's going to go look at the right place for her? That's down. Is land that D's looking at going to be the right place for her? If you look D, it's doing a great big yes. Great big yes. Do you have another question? Interesting.
Yeah, Victoria. Oh, okay, Victoria. Give me just a sec.
You know what? I'll just do a reading while you're getting ready for that. Right? Okay, I'll start doing a reading.
Yeah, I'm just looking on hers now.
All right, Victoria, let's see what's happening with your girlfriend. Victoria, Victoria, Victoria. Hmm. You know, I'm picking up. You've been kind of overdoing it, and your body's letting you know that it needs some rest. So you just need to like chill out a little bit because you're overdoing it. You're doing fantastic in the way of doing what is right and making things happen for you and putting all your ducks in a row. Let's say putting all your ducks in a row. You're doing everything that you need to do to get where you want to go because you are on a path, a destined path that, and you have your eye on what you want to do, and you're doing that, but you're very impatient in regards to it. You're just like, I want to do it, and it's not happening that way. You need to bring a calm to you, and you got to realize that, hey, you know what? God's in charge of this. So, you know what? I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to ride this out. You have found some empowerment within you, Victoria, um, through the steps and the journeys that you have been taking, and with your strengths coming through. You have a much better relationship with yourself. You're starting to understand you and how you tick and everything else, and you're starting to be like, damn, you know what? I am really kick ass like everybody says I am. Yeah, this is really cool. But the cool part about you is you don't let it go to your head. You're just like, you know what? Yeah, I am this great person and I am doing what I need to do for me, and it's okay. It's okay. And you're finding your true truth within yourself. And all this work that you've put in is paying off, and you're starting to feel really good, and you know which direction you're going to go in, and you're just rocking it. You're rocking it, girl. You're rocking it. What a beautiful message. We got another friend,
Angel.
and then one
Okay,
is
so Angel just came on. So everyone knows Angel is a fraud and a scammer.
bye bye.
Okay,
You're
Victoria.
welcome.
Okay, let's
You're
take
welcome.
just a second.
To what?
Just takes a second.
Everybody's so quiet.
Oh, Victoria.
No, while you've been focusing on employment, though, you've been putting an effort within yourself because you want to get where you are. So you've been working on Victoria as well as focusing on employment because you want to be the best you can be when you're looking for employment. So you're not necessarily completely focused on it because it's just coming naturally. The work you're putting into you, sweetie, the work that you're putting in to get you to where you want to be. Does that make sense? I hope.
Why is it pulling me back that far? Okay, let me ask you something, Victoria. Do you have this like feeling like you just don't belong type of thing? You can never feel steady. You never feel like you like belong anywhere. You never feel settled. You're just like, ugh. Okay, this is weird. Okay. Okay, I was wondering why it was pulling me back this far for you, because normally when I do a past life reading, it normally doesn't quite go back that far, unless I've done readings for you. So this is what's really strange with yours, is the last one that I kind of feel that you were this one. And there might have been one or two more, but they're not. When I pull past lives, it's you weren't on Earth during some of your past lives. It's like you went back and forth, and I get a lot of people when I do those that have been on other worlds or whatever, or reincarnated on other places. When they get to this plane, they don't feel like they belong. They don't feel like they're settled anywhere. It feels like it's like non-home completely. And so it feels like you, for the most part, you've not had a ton of past lives on Earth. I would probably, well, let me see if I can find out. like 14. So I get that. Like I said, I get that with a lot of people that don't like have a ton of past lives on this plane. They don't feel like they belong here because it's like it's dense energy. We live in the hood. So on this planet, you haven't had that many past lives. You have had a ton of past lives, like a ton of them. But Earth is kind of like was like a new thing for you. You are very, very gifted in a lot of ways. You're just not used to manifesting it this way. The last past life that I see for you is like between 950 and 1000 AD. Very big into shamanism, very big into, it feels Mayan because it's South America, but I'm not, yeah, it feels Mayan. It is an Inca. But that feels like one of the big, I feel like you did a lot of, you were very secluded type in this life. You were very secluded. You just did what you wanted to do and what you were very passionate about. And you very much, you were into the whole healing thing. You are able to scry and that stuff. Because I do get you like scrying kind of, it's like you did a lot of little things, but your shamanism stuff was the most. You knew a lot about souls. Was one of the big things with you. You very, very much understand how the soul lives in the body and what does what and what happens when it leaves. You were just very much into that, but you didn't really share a lot of that knowledge with a lot of people. You just, how I'm getting you is like it was very large. The whole Mayan thing, the people were just like, there were tons and tons and tons of people, and you just went and made an appearance when you. It's like you scheduled appearances because you had more than what like mainstream shamanism do. You understand the soul more than a lot of people did, but I think that was from your past lives from other places because you know how to do energy work. You already know how to do that. It's like you just don't remember how. You're going to start remembering how. I don't know if you have really vivid dreams that make no sense and like you're in a weird place. It feels like those are memories from a past life for you and not from the ones on Earth. It just, they'd make no sense probably to you because they're like completely different. Like I said, I never did get past lives on other planets, and I don't know why, but I'm starting to, which is kind of strange. But I really feel like this Mayan one was a very big key for you to practice what you learned in other previous lives on other planets. Does that even make sense? That's why you don't feel like you belong, or it feels like you're just like floating, and it's like you're trying to get that security and that stuff, and it doesn't feel that way. You are extremely gifted. That's the thing, that you have forgot how to do it. You will remember. Once you start remembering, it's going to come back faster for you. A lot of your guides that were even in this Mayan time frame are coming through in this time frame for you. So even though it feels like they're like really ancient type of guides, that you wouldn't see them as that because they've been with you lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and they've been on this whole spiritual journey and this whole thing with you since the get go. So, I mean, you're doing like incredible. I don't know if you have a thing for rivers, running water, or moving water, I should say, waterfalls, that type of thing.
When will she remember, Cam?
When she's ready for it. She's got to get some of her other gifts up and going first. And we're working on that, Victoria, because we got to finish doing your tarot classes. Let me see something really quick. So just look at it this way: you have it, but you just don't remember how to use it. And you've got to remember that you haven't had a lot of time to use those gifts on Earth because you haven't been on Earth. That really 14 past lives is not a lot on this plane or on Earth anyway. It's not going to be too long because I mean I pull your Magician and your Nine of Cups card, so that's actually an awesome combo. So I was just asking if you were close to it, and the Nine of Cups is your wish card, and the Magician is the manifestation or the creation card. So it's not going to be too awful much longer. Now remember, it's not going to come all in one fell swoop to you. It's going to be a little bit at a time. Okay, it'll be like it normally doesn't plow through like that, because that might freak you out. Actually, is kind of what my guide's saying. Is it if it came through full bore like you've had it in past lives, it just freak your shit. So it's kind of come in a little bit at a time, so you relearn or remember how to control it and what to do with it. All I know is you kept really to you were like a hermit. And I think that was you. Yeah, it's like you're a hermit. So you didn't really get into relationships or anything like that. You were just you. You're getting there. You'll get it. You definitely will get it. Have you been doing your meditations? No, you were, or like I said, you were a hermit. You didn't do much of it. You didn't want to have, you were big into what you did. And that's about as much as you did. They don't really see family around you. You were, I mean, you had a huge heart and everything, but you were very, very focused on that. Okay?
Yes, yeah, we were live. Haven't seen Yowie for a while. How you doing, sweetie? Been 2 hours, Cam. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, yeah, we had a friend pass on Valentine's Day. Sorry. Oh, dude, that's so sweet. You're wonderful. Thank you. Did you see the sweet message Dee sent us, Cam?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little dog is in his head too. You're looking mysterious, Cam.
I'm blocking trolls.
Oh, are you? We have 7 peeps. I think we all need to meditate more, Victoria. Is it burger time, Cam?
Getting close.
I'm sensing your tummy going.
Yes. Well, Victoria, just let me know when you're ready to do. We'll finish your cards up. Because I think once you get your cards going, I think that's going to help tons.
Come on, peeps, say hello or something. You're so quiet. Too bad you couldn't play some more upbeat music, Cam. Maybe somebody would say something. It's getting quiet. So we have Yowie and Victoria talking. So we have 5 in the cut not saying anything. I watched the snow. And my girlfriends came over and we sat and talked and laughed and had a good day. What did you do, Cam? Cam, Victoria, that's what we did.
Oh, the usual.
TikTok.
Yeah, some of that. I have to go put out fires, the usual.
I'm excited, D. I want to hear yours too. I bet, Yowie, I can relate to that. See, I always remember Yowie because my maiden name is Cowie. So I can't forget the name, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You were a hermit.
Yes, there is. That's it's an interesting thought. What do you get out of that thought, Cam? That Yowie was saying.
It's true.
That is absolutely true. Innocence is the beauty that gets lost. Absolutely. There you go.
Chakra Spirit Tarot. You are a fraud. So get the fuck out of my life.
Sweetheart, there is still so much that you don't know. You're just overwhelmed right now with everything that's happened since Valentine's Day, and that's understandable. Just mourn it, sweetheart. Mourn it. Are you doing another past life, Cam?
To another past life?
Yeah. No, I said, are you doing one?
No, there we go. I'm joining another group real quick.
Okay.
So I can share more people out. Victoria, don't pick up any weird people. We've got 81 shares out.
Wow.
10 shares out.
What the heck is going on here? My world is collapsing. Oh.
Yeah, I told you not to pick up strangers.
Don't pick up the strangers. Oh, wow. That's fascinating.
Yes.
So this was you and your friend that passed away on Valentine's Day, sweetie? I don't think that you fucked it up, sweetheart. I think it's just something that just happened, you know. Yowie, what is your first name? Because I know Yowie is your nickname, but what is your first name? Elvira. That's right. You know, I think that's what I'm going to name the ball, Elvira. I think that'd be a good name.
Yeah. It worked.
Huh?
It worked.
Well, Elvira, I just named my crystal ball after you. So, Elvira, I've been trying to figure out a name. So, this is Elvira. And you're a fourth generation Elvira? Oh, wow. Yes, this is now Elvira. I've been trying to think of a name for her. Because I remembered your name before. Linus sounds better. I don't know. I sort of like Elvira for her. I'm feeling the Elvira. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I was thinking about Esmeralda too. So like that. Well, I could go say Elvira Esmeralda. I think you have a beautiful name. I see. The reason that they probably did is because of the character, Elvira, from the scary movies. That's probably what they're saying. But no, I think it's a beautiful name. Cam, you look lost. You're in deep thought.
No, I'm just getting tired now. Oh, we've been on for an hour and a half. Or 2.5 hours.
Yep, 2.5. You know what, Dee? Thank you, because that means I named it the perfect name, Elvira, because if it means truth, it's going to give me truth. I love it. Thank you for that. That is the bomb. Oh, sweetie. Why wouldn't we talk to you? You're awesome. Cam's just a little quiet tonight, that's all.
Slept a lot.
Do what?
I got up at 3 this morning.
No.
So it was kind of a long day.
I can imagine. So we're going to do the same bad time, same bad channel?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, sweethearts. Just breathe, honey, and relax. And we'll see you tomorrow, Yowie. Check in with us, please. All right, sweetheart.
All right. Yeah, I am. I gotta go get something to eat first, and then I am heading to the sack. So, all righty.
Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.